Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ng Yong Sheng, and today my group members Noriana, Nohani, Natasha, and I will be presenting our paper, Digital Storytelling in Education, Exploring its Transformative Potential and Benefits. Digital storytelling refers to the practice of using digital tools to create and share stories, often combining multimedia elements to convey a narrative or message. It is particularly effective in language teaching by engaging students through various learning styles and motivating them to improve their language skills. Despite its advantages, there is a gap in research on the impact of digital storytelling on student autonomy, creativity, and collaboration, as well as the practical challenges faced by educators and the mismatch between digital resources and teacher readiness. Therefore, this paper aims to explore the transformative potential of digital storytelling in language teaching, as well as the challenges faced by educators to utilize digital storytelling in language teaching. Moving on to theoretical framework, this study uses two theories, including Vygotsky's social cultural theory and social constructivism. Both frame digital storytelling in language teaching by emphasizing the role of social interaction in cognitive development. Vygotsky's social cultural theory highlights the importance of collaboration and scaffolding in enhancing language proficiency and critical thinking through peer and teacher support, while social constructivism further supports digital storytelling by fostering collaborative learning, where students negotiate meaning and integrate media, promoting critical thinking, digital literacy, and active participation. That's all from me, and I will now turn the presentation over to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, My name is Nurliana. Now, let's move on to the findings. Based on the reviewed studies, several clear patterns emerge on how AI impacts language learning both in terms of student outcomes and classroom practice. I'll briefly highlight the key points. The findings reveal several key advantages of using digital storytelling in language learning. First, it enhances deep learning by allowing students to actively create their own stories, which strengthens their connection to the content. This is cited by Harjono and Wiryotinoyo in year 2021. Second, it improves comprehension by making abstract ideas more visual and concrete, helping learners better understand the subject matter. Lastly, digital storytelling supports the development of 21st century skills, promoting not only English proficiency but also creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking. Despite its benefits, digital storytelling presents several challenges. Many teachers receive little or no training, making it difficult for them to apply the right technical or pedagogical strategies in class. This is cited by Aroba and Acosta in year 2021. It is also time intensive, where the process involves planning, using digital tools, and multiple revisions, which can be overwhelming within the school schedule. Lastly, there's the issue of equitable access. Not all students have reliable internet devices or resources, which limits participation and widens the digital divide. These findings have important implications for educators. For teachers, this study highlights how digital storytelling can enhance teaching by encouraging the use of creative and student-centered approaches. For policymakers and curriculum planners, it sheds light on the real challenges teachers and students face in accepting and adopting digital tools, from lack of training to unequal access, providing valuable input for improving future educational planning and support.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to all the respective panels and everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nurhai Natasha bin Muhammad Izam, and I will present about recommendation and conclusion. So as you can see on the slides, there's based on the DST, we have some recommendation to establish this kind of AI and also DST in English. So basically, the first one is we want to integrate DST into teacher training and professional development programs. According to that, it can build the teacher confidence through mentoring, collaboration, and also institutional supports. Hence, there's a lucky time in syllabus planning for DST activities that meet learning outcomes, and also there's a lot of developed multimodal assessment rubrics that align and meet with the language learning objective. So it encourages the TST teachers into obtain the objective, and also we want to establish the clear ethical guidelines for digital content creation and sharing. In a nutshell, to conclude, the TST have transformative potential, which is it enhances the language acquisition and also it fosters the creativity and also support the collaborative learning. So the next one here we have engaging and inclusive, which is it is multimedia natures that caters to diverse learning styles between the moderator and also the student, that making language instruction more engaging and also it is a student centered. So here's the theoretical support also that rooted in social cultural theory and also social constructivism, which is aligned with the modern pedagogical approaches that emphasize social interaction and 21st century skills. We also found that the ST have implementation challenges, which is in key barriers includes inadequate infrastructures, limited teacher training, and also an ethical concern regarding the multimedia use. And the last one here we have the gap in readiness that may a disconnect exist between the availability of digital tools and also the educator's self capacity to effectively integrate them. So that's all for our presentation for today.